Okay, moving right along, Mr. Biden. So we want to go ahead and talk about foreign exchange students. Um, you are expected to have no special treatment. And let's get to homeschooling. Parents, we're not qualified, certified, or bona fide to act as a teacher. There's no certifications, no documentations, and there's no verifications that you are able to be in that position to act as a instructor, conductor, and anyway, there's other reasons why we're having this meeting. Just to let you know that quiet is kept. There are too many dropouts and not enough graduates. So tassels and when the judge hits the gravel, and when the umpire says strike, that's it. Okay, 3 strikes and you're out, as in repeating the same offense, such as felonies. Okay, don't call the umpire and see if he can let that one slide. Okay, no stealing bases. All right, no stealing bases, and there's no stealing homework. I don't care if your dog ate it. I don't care if your cat ate it. I don't care if your mom chewed it up and spit it out. Okay? Don't cheat off someone's paper. Don't copy off of someone's paper. Don't copyright somebody's disc. This is a diss to Trump. And so there are reliables, reliable car, reliable person. And what are you going to do when you can't depend on that reliable individual? Okay? You have to muster up, conjure up your own avenue and your own way of getting things done and accomplished. You have to stay, you have to stay appropriate. You have to stay aware. And you have to stay down to earth. So, Earth to Mars, or whatever. And be able to pass the test. Okay? So you have to pass the test. The test when your kids are dishing it out to you, because they will do that. And anyway, so now that we've got that accomplished, we're going to say that Mr. Biden wants to speak about we want to speak about the mechanics, okay, in the strike, okay. Look, there's no way they owe you a higher price. You're there, the machine does practically all the work. You know what you signed up for, okay? Don't tell me this isn't what I signed up for, because you signed it when you got the opportunity. Oh, so first the job was an opportunity. Now it's a pet peeve. It's a burden, is what you're calling your job. And no job that pays you a good amount, a fair amount, is a burden. Okay? Children are. All right? You carry that burden. So, with the wind in his hair, and the Secret Service makes him looks good, let's just say that for gibberish sakes. Okay. So, anyway, you want to make sure that you tune into the latest episode of ER, because when you see the president walk and his packed behind him, and when you see them about business in their blazers and their jackets, that is really Operation A. Okay? So you better believe that he's Mr. Important, and birds of a feather flock together. But we're talking about real individuals. Therefore, he will walk with his crew, with his members, with the CNA, certified nurses assistants, with the CIA, and they will walk and they will wear their blazers and they will wear their suits and steal your thunder of wind, because that's where you need that signature, that doctor's signature, that handwriting that looks just like a doctor. That means person smart and brilliant in many cases. So let him sign off on a few papers. Maybe he has doctor's handwriting. And let him pass a few bills, get a stimulus going. And anyway, tune in, and he'll be having a pen in his hand, pocket, maybe going to the lab. Okay? So when you are walking in slow-mo and the doctors and the nurses are around you, and you call the shots, just make sure that you remember that Mr. Biden has his crew. They're in their blazers. They're in their jackets. They are mad scientists. They are starters. They are leaders. And they are beginners. Okay? They are beginners at their walking. They are beginners at their handshakes, and they are beginners at their records. Okay? So beginners doesn't have to mean a bad thing. It could mean a good thing. That means they're starting it. Let's begin to do something in that, for instance. So anyway, when you see them with their records and they're documenting everything that you do statistic-wise, remember that it's not technically off the record.